And I had talking about the guy was married, but saying like, well, we was married, but we didn't go lawfully to get it through the state of marriage. Well, I'm Papa fans. And I'm like, you was never married to that person. It seems to me, if you don't go through the freaking state to do it the right way, you're not really married. So why is he saying he's married before? Because he's fake. I don't see people act to homeless people. They got these weird judgments because you don't have nowhere to go, or they try to assume that you chose it, or you're on drugs, or you have a mental illness, or you're not stably normal as mental illness, which is not true. I'm perfectly normal. I just lost my job. Plus, I'm working on top of that. Trying to work myself out of it. They had a bad relationship before. They meant to. So, some of them are put that experience on other women. And after they've been through the bad situation, they'll take it out on other people and do their damage to others of what they've done. Whatever was done to them in the relationship. They have this bad hard heart. This is vanilla. Or twist your words up. Or say like, I didn't say my problem was your issue or your stuff to take care of. But I said as a friend, you should be like saying stuff like, hey, how are you? Or stuff like that. But you're really not a friend because you're not reaching out to me or saying anything. Am I okay with it? That's how I feel like. You're just sitting on my contacts, not saying anything. And I asked you like to delete me off the contacts because we don't even freaking talk. You're just sitting on my contacts, not saying anything. They are. And I don't even use Snapchat. I don't be on there at all to do anything other than use the filter. They may have a lot of people they talk to on there, but I don't really into the Snapchat thing. I'm into like meeting in person, talking in person. Really, I don't really like doing the robot stuff, going on stuff like that. If I'm talking to a guy, I want to talk to him in person. I want to talk, go out, hang out, do stuff. I don't want to talk through the freaking Snapchat. Even if friends, like, you don't have any plans or anything. You just say you're working. But the Christians are taught differently. You're supposed to manage work and have time for your friends that you care about. And then he's like, oh yeah, somebody else too complains about I don't have time for him. You're not the only one. Well, some people, go find you somebody that has time for you, I say, like I am, and throw him to the freaking garbage because he ain't worth talking to. Before I met him, I was perfectly fine. When I met him, now it seems like, I don't know, I don't want to meet him again. He talks down, like, he's a guy that used to work in the freaking Christian stuff, venue, in the Christian media, but he talks down on the Bible, like, saying this is not in the Bible, that ain't in the Bible, and you're adding to God's word, the Bible, saying stuff. That's what they do. They got that new age thinking in the relationship, in the music industry stuff. Which I won't deal with that.